As America marks the 316-year-old custom of Thanksgiving, Franklin D. Roosevelt carves the national bird for a day.
A fine outlook for Thanksgiving. 4,000 turkeys preparing themselves for the big feast. This flock is also helping to dispose of the grain surplus, eating up 800 pounds daily. Well, so long, pals. We'll be eating ya.
On Wednesday, April the 10th, 1912, in brilliant sunshine, although the day was cold, the unsinkable Pride of the White Star Line left Southampton.
There was something about the Titanic. It was so very formal. It was so stiff. The atmosphere was stiff.
On Sunday evening, April the 14th, the night of the gala dinner, the band was playing, the millionaires were drinking at the bar, the Titanic was aglow with glittering lights.
And one man said, "Look at that. That's an iceberg. And it's a whopper. Because you know, there's 1/8 above the water and 7/8 below."
The first Americans on the moon. There'll be 3 of them in the command module, as it's called, but with more room than Colonel Glenn had, and taking their food from tubes. 2 other modules will hold equipment and moon landing gear. The problems are to provide enough power to send the capsule to the moon, to guide it accurately and get the men back. So roll on the day when the man in the moon gets his first visitors from the States and they emerge for a good look round.
Time, the newspaper editors just didn't believe the stories about what was going on at this place, what's it called? Kitty Hawk, the brothers Wright. Heck, the guys claimed to actually fly in a machine heavier than air. He saw Wilbur Wright take seat in a complicated arrangement of wood, wire, and bicycle chip. And then sure, boss, sure, I want to keep my job. And I'm telling you, the guy actually flew, yeah, flew round and round and round just like a bird.
These intimate pictures of Gandhi once more in the limelight as the result of his hunger strike give you an idea of how frail the little Hindu leader was when he began his fast. Aimed at the British, Gandhi's strike was also a protest caused by the caste system under which 60 million untouchables are outlawed by their fellow Hindus. Gandhi wants to include the untouchables in a united native India. But even if he does, there are the 77 million Mohammedans who oppose Hindu control.
Outside Hitler's air raid shelter at the Chancellery is the spot where the bodies of Hitler and his alleged wife, Eva Braun, were said to have been burned. An SS man says he saw the bodies soaked in petrol and watched them burn. Is this the end of the Hitler legend, or is it just another story?
Heartthrob pop singer Elvis Presley is a real-life bridegroom at last. 8 years ago, when he was a soldier in Germany, he met Priscilla Beaulieu, daughter of a U.S. lieutenant colonel who was also serving out there. As she was then only 14, they had to wait a bit. Now, who could say who was the luckier, the pelvis or pretty Priscilla? The millionaire film star singer, in bride choosing as in everything else, a terrific success.